Joe Musgrove, after he started in game one of the Toronto Blue Jays series, pitched good, 6 innings, 1 earned run. He has a 1.76 ERA, by the way, in his last 10 outings. So he has been really good. He was asked by the media there in Toronto about the Padres trade deadline situation and what happens if the Padres sell. How does he feel? Essentially, how does he feel about the team? And I love this about Joe. He is transparent. He's not going to sit there and sugarcoat things or just give. Sometimes he might, but most of the time, he is going to give you his actual thoughts. And he's not afraid to speak his mind and say how the season's been disappointing and all that. So this is via Kevin Acee. I know Dennis Lin of The Athletic wrote about this as well. So he was asked again a question about the trade deadline, and Hader and Snell came up. I don't know if Snell and Hader was in the question, but no, Joe mentioned Snell and Hader in his response. So here it is. I don't think many guys in here have thought a whole lot about whether we're buying or selling. I feel like whether we buy or sell, we're a really good team regardless. There's certain guys that they aren't going to sell. And even if we do sell off the guys that are available, Blake, Hader, that are going to be free agents at the end of the year, we have a good team in here without those guys. Obviously, we're not the same team without them, but we do have a good team. So I feel like that's not as much of a concern, and we're not really thinking about that. We're thinking about winning games one at a time and just putting as many as we can together in a row. He mentioned Snell and Hader. Like, I love that Joe mentioned that, and I like that he has confidence in this Padres team. And I think that some fans took this the wrong way. Some fans came at this like, why is he calling out Snell and Hader? That's not what a good teammate does. Don't know if he should have said that to the media. For me, I was totally fine with what Joe said. Is he lying? Is he saying that Hader and Snell suck? No. He, in fact, made sure to mention, obviously, we're not the same team without them, but we do have a good team. So, and he knows that the team's not good record-wise, but he's saying, we have a talented roster still. This is what he was trying to say. And I think he was fine with what he said. We have a talented roster. It wasn't anything bad towards Hader or Snell. It was just speaking fact. We have a talented roster. If we don't have Blake Snell and Josh Hader, we're still going to have a talented roster. Joe Musgrove, Yu Darvish, Seth Lugo, Fernando Tatis Jr., Juan Soto, Xander Bogaerts, Manny Machado, Jake Cronenworth, Ha-Sung Kim, right? There's guys there. Robert Suarez you can add in there, right? And some of the other relievers. There's a good roster. There's still talent there if they don't have Blake Snell and Josh Hader. That's what he was saying. He wasn't saying that, I don't care about Hader and Snell. I don't want Hader and Snell on the team. He's not saying that. He just realizes, like we all do, that Hader and Snell are possibilities to be traded, and he just believes that the Padres have a good, talented team in that clubhouse if those guys happen to depart on August 1st or before the trade deadline. So, again, I think some fans took this the wrong way. I was fine with what he said. We're a really good team regardless. Now, results-wise, they're not a really good team. So if you think he was lying about that or he was wrong there, okay, go ahead. You can say that. But in terms of what he was saying, what he was meaning by his words, I don't think he said anything wrong. I like him being honest. I like him having confidence in the guys in that clubhouse. I was totally fine with it. Let me know your thoughts. I'm curious to know your thoughts on that.